What's up, guys? Chris Schroeder here with another episode to help you guys start, grow, and scale your phone flipping or buyback business. And today, guys, I'm just going to give you guys some brutal honesty and truth today on why your business isn't growing or why you haven't started your business. So I was actually on a phone call earlier with a starter kit student who bought the highest tier of the starter kit, and you get a phone call and stuff with that. So anyway, we were on the phone call and I was helping him out. I was answering his questions, and he's like, all right, cool. I'm gonna start doing the reach outs next Monday. And I'm like, why next Monday? Like, why not right now? Like, what's the difference here? He's like, I just want to make sure I go through all the information and all of that. And I'm like, okay. If you start right now and just, apply the knowledge as you learn it, you'd probably start a little bit faster and get more done. And, your business would grow faster if you did that. So I'm a little confused on why next week is a better time to start than right now. And there was no answer to that, right? So a lot of us create what I was actually talking to Matt Shirley, my coach in my Recelerator program, about this. And he was, we were just talking about it. And he was like, man, people just create these invisible ceilings for themselves, don't they? And I thought that was so spot on, because the only thing that's stopping you from making $100,000 a year flipping phones and electronics, or even more than that, is most of the time the crap that you put up in your way. That's it. And he called it invisible ceilings. And I had another guy earlier today asking me in our school community about, can you help me set up an eBay business account? He's not a paid student, none of that. Obviously I'm not gonna do that, but that's a Googleable question. Most of the question that you guys are actually thinking in your head, if you would just do a quick Google search, you would find the answer almost immediately. And it would help you and it would grow you. And let me back up here a little bit, because I want to tell a quick story that changed my perspective on a lot of things really fast. So I was in this $24,000 mastermind that was helping me scale all my businesses, my coaching business, my agency, all of it. And I asked a question, and I remember the question very easily. The question was, what is a permalink? How do I find a permalink? And a permalink is just the timestamp of a certain post or a video. And my mentor at the time, he was like, hey, Chris, just Google that, bro. He didn't answer the question. He didn't answer my question at all. He wanted me to figure it out on my own. And here's why. It's because when I figured it out on my own, I remembered it immediately. Because whenever I figure things out on my own, or I quote unquote find a video that helps me figure something out, I remember it better. And it also showed me that most of the questions that people ask are stupid. How do I sign up for an eBay membership? Or how do I create an eBay store? Bro, you can just Google that. This is the stuff that is stopping a lot of you guys from hitting 100K. It might be stopping you from starting your business altogether. And these are just questions that you could easily Google. Or you could look in my YouTube videos. There's a little search bar in my YouTube videos, just so you guys are aware. And I know I might be being a little harsh here, but I want you guys to win. And I know you have to ask a lot of questions. And, I do say sometimes there are no dumb questions, but sometimes there are dumb questions, for real. Sometimes I've been surprised. Let's just say that there are some stupid questions that get asked in the community that, for a good example, is people post in the Facebook group literally something they could have just typed into Google and gotten an answer immediately. It's crazy to me. But I digress. These are the things that are stopping a lot of you guys, because you're stuck in this analysis paralysis or paralysis by analysis state that you can't move forward. And that's why your business isn't started, or that's why your business isn't growing, right? Because you're not you're not asking the questions in the right place where you get the answers immediately. You need a feedback loop quickly to make decisions fast, right? I've seen so many people stuck in different areas. Like, how do I do a reach out on Marketplace? Bro, you open Marketplace and you hit the, hey, is this available? Now, that might not be the correct way to start the business, but at least you started. Like, for real. Like, if you start, that gives you some perspective to understand that you need a little bit more information, right? So if you go on Facebook Marketplace, and I've seen, everybody thinks they need the perfect message to start. You don't. You just don't, okay? You can literally go on Marketplace right now, hit 20 people with, hi, is this still available? And then just straight up raw dog it and lowball them, right? You can do it that way. You can. And you probably should, so that you can figure out there's a better way, okay? Or, not or, like once you do that, you realize, oh man, I can't close many people this way. Got it, okay. It seems like I'm missing some information. You may be confused, you know, whatever. But because you did that, because you went the raw dog way and just went straight out there and did it, now you actually have some perspective to take better knowledge and apply it. Okay, so I have a phrase that I like to use, and it's called break everything. Okay, so whenever I'm learning something new, and people are terrified of this, by the way, and this is what stops most people from actually winning, is they aren't willing to break anything. They are so terrified of breaking something in a business when everything is fixable. Everything, guys, everything in a business is fixable. Trust me. I've broken almost everything on my way to making things work. I've broken chatbots. I've broken Facebook Ads Manager. I've broken Google. I broke Google for 2 years. I got banned account after banned account after banned account until I got Google Ads to work so that all of you guys can use it. Okay? So that is my saying, is I need to break things sometimes. Whenever there's no other available knowledge out there, I just go and I start breaking stuff. You can take the same approach to these Marketplace reach outs. You can take the same approach to Facebook ads if you want to. If you want a proven thing, you can, I have a book that shows you how to do stuff. And yeah, so that's the key there, guys, is a lot of you guys stay in this like analysis by paralysis state, and you don't just take the action that's required to move to the next part. Okay, another example here is I have a couple of guys who want to grow their business, and the number one thing holding them back, number one thing, they don't have a computer. Guys, that's not a legitimate reason. It's just not. You can go to the freaking library, log into your Facebook account, launch your ads at the library. You can do that. Or if you have Resell Deck, you can just do it at the library, sign out of your stuff, start answering some leads, and then you can actually edit it from your phone. It's wild to me. So a lot of you guys are just creating these invisible ceilings above your head and you're telling yourself, I can't do that. I can't make $100,000. I can't make $10,000 until I know that part. But the crazy thing is once you do that, you keep saying, I can't make this until I get this. And then once you get this, after a month or 2 months or 3 months or a year, I've seen this, people that started in the industry at the same time I did still suck. I mean, come on. I'm here, you're there, we started at the same time. I just broke everything along the way. I got mentors to help me. I bought courses. Some of them weren't good, just so you guys are aware. But break stuff. Just go. Just do the thing. Go do the 20 Marketplace reach outs the wrong way. You don't have to have the perfect system to start. You do have to have some perspective on what doesn't work sometimes so that you know what does work. Okay, so going back to the Marketplace reach out thing. So if you do the 20 reach outs and you don't close anybody, you're probably like, I probably need a better way to do that. And then you find my videos or something, and then you realize that I send messages like this. Hey, I run a company that buys MacBooks, iPads, smartwatches, cameras, iPhones, blah, 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 blah. If I could pay cash today, would you be willing to go any lower? And then you use that, you grab that piece, you plug it in, you close one deal out of 20. Congratulations. That's it. You just have to start. A lot of you guys just create these invisible ceilings for yourself. And I'm getting exhausted because I want you guys to win. And I keep hearing all of these excuses that you can't win when you created the problem yourself. How do I help that? I can't reach through this screen and force you to do anything. You have to take accountability for where you're at and why you're not successful. Guys, this business, everybody has a phone. Everybody has a phone. It's crazy how you can't make money in this business. It's probably because you just have the wrong mindset towards it. Thinking that there's one person in your area that can buy all of the phones from every person that there is. That's not the case. It's just not. It's just not. Like you are the biggest thing holding you back. So get out of your own way. Stop building these invisible ceilings. Stop literally building the brick wall in front of you. Because that's what every excuse that you come up with to not start this business is just another brick that you're putting on the wall. LLC is another one. This is a huge one. Like just go to Taylor Brands, pay the $600, get it done. I know you might not have $600. All right, cool. Then just start DMing people on Marketplace as a sole proprietor. You'll be fine. Trust me. You can worry about the tax thing whenever you make $10,000. Whatever. Who cares? Okay. I have an accountant that handles that stuff who helped me in the beginning. Okay. So just start. Stop coming up with a massive amount of excuses for yourself that's going to stop you from starting. So that's all I got today, guys. I know it was kind of a rant, but I think it's valuable to you guys, and I think it'll help you. All right, so get out there and win. Stop building the invisible ceilings for yourself, and stop holding yourself back. Most of you guys are just holding yourself back, and you're the reason you're not growing. It's just the real deal. Every time I've tried to grow in my life, most of the time it was me that was holding me back. So get out there and win. Go. See you guys soon.